afternoon, guys, and happy, what is today? Wednesday to all of your sunshiny faces. We just got back from Meijer. Pretty big Meijer haul to share with you guys for today. But it's good that we got all that shopping done a little bit earlier. Like Wednesday's ideal when we'd like to go to Meijer. So I have this haul to share with you guys, and I gotta get it done kind of quick because I did get some cornbread that I'm going to make to go with the chili that we were doing for dinner tonight. So I gotta get that done so I can get that cooked, and then we can have it with the chili. But anyways, yeah, like Wednesday's ideal time to go to Meijer and when we would like to go to Meijer, but sometimes it gets pushed back until Saturday, which is like the last day of the sale, which kind of stinks. So they had their 7 for 7 sale going on, which is like when you buy 7 or more participating items, you get them at $1 each. I bought a lot more than 7, so all the items I got at $1. You do not have to buy multiples of 7. You just have to buy at least 7. You can't buy like 6 items. It's not going to work then. You have to buy at least 7. Once you get those 7 items, then everything that is part of that sale will be $1. I had a couple additional coupons for some of those items too, so they were $7 and then, you know, again, or $1 each, and then they were a little less. So I'll point out all of those for you guys. The only thing I think we didn't get was they had a 5-pound bag of red potatoes and yellow potatoes that were part of that 7 for 7 sale. Awesome price, only $1 for a 5-pound bag of potatoes, but they only had like 2 packages of red potatoes left. So we just picked up the one. I was gonna get one of the yellow, but since they didn't have those, I didn't get it. And then also too, they had I was going to originally get 4 of these, the Martha White muffin mixes. I only got 2 because my mom was looking for cornbread mix earlier today. She saw that I saw that we had a bunch, so I was like, I'm just gonna get 2 of them, and then they'll probably have the sale again next week. I'll get another 2, but I only, like I said, only picked up those ones. And then I also, they had milk, not on sale, but they had like a personalized coupon because I bought milk at Meijer before. They had, it was when you spent $4 on milk, you got $1.50 off. The milk was $2 and like, I don't know, 80 something cents, 85 cents maybe, which is not much different than really Aldi's price. But they also had the Nestle like chocolate milks, which were on sale for $1.50. My mom gets those a lot of times at Walmart, like kind of for around the same price anyway, because she puts it in her coffee. So I was gonna get that, and then with it will be $4, and then over $4, and then I would use that $1 off of 4 for milk, and or $1.50 off of 4 for milk, and it would have made like the chocolate milk free, and we would have just paid for the gallon of milk, which I thought was a pretty good deal. But unfortunately they didn't have any chocolate milk, so we just didn't end up doing it because I wasn't gonna like get strawberry milk, like she wouldn't have used it, and I wasn't gonna get like 2 gallons of regular milk because we wouldn't use that much, and like by the time it would, you know, go bad. So I just didn't do it. We might do it next week, but we'll probably need milk anyway by like that point next week, so like we probably aren't gonna end up getting it. I don't know, maybe, we'll see. It depends. I'll share with you guys the next week's haul, which they will probably have most weeks. They run like their sales similar, like 2 weeks sort of, even though it is like defined by like 1 week. They'll have a lot of times like that 7 for 7 sale will probably run again next week as well. So anyways, if they do, I'll share with you guys, and you know, the deals they have, which are normally kind of similar. Some weeks they do have a little bit different, like they might have a few additional 7 for 7 items, and they might have a few less than they had this week. But either way, let me share with you guys what we picked up at Meijer. So here on the table, these are all the items we picked up from Meijer. It was $63.52. We saved $48.95, which I think was pretty good. We spent around 60 and saved almost 50, which again, like I said, I thought was pretty good. And for the most part, I'm assuming all my coupons came up and rang up at the right price and all the sales and everything like that. So I'll start off with the 7 for 7 items. That was pretty much everything on sort of this half of the table. But these Totino's pizza rolls, those were again $1 each after the 7 participating items that you buy. The Meijer pizzas, these were the like just the single pizzas. These are again an easy thing to have in the freezer for like a quick meal. Like we'll do these in a package of the pizza rolls. So we picked up 3 of those, and we got 4 of those. They also had the Eckridge like the Franks. Those were on sale again $1 after you buy 7 items. We picked up 2 of those. These also again $1 each. They had the little like lunch makers. We picked up 5 of these. They had these fast bite little sandwiches. Jack likes these for like lunches. They're like easy, fast, kind of just warm up sort of thing, especially on days when he has school, so like he can do it before he has to go to school. So again, those are $1 each. They also had these crackers, which were $1 each. Picked up 2 of those. They had, again, like I was saying with these muffin mixes, we picked up 2 of these, and then I also picked up 1 of the like the cornbread. They also had the Meyer 3-pack or 3-bag like popcorns. We picked up 2 of those. They had the Junior Mints, which were again $1. I had a 25-cent off coupon, so these were only 75 cents, which I thought was a pretty good price. They also had the carrots, which were $1. We picked up 2 of those, and I told you guys too. 5-pound bag of red potatoes were only $1, and they also had the yellow potatoes, but my store again was out, and they were almost out of the 5-pound bag of the red potatoes too. Then they had the Powerades, which were on sale for $1 as well, but I also had $1.50 off when you bought like $8 worth of sports drinks. So I could have done these along with these. These also counted as sports drinks, these little like drink mixes, and these were $1 each as well. So those ended up being $6.50 for 8, or like 81 cents each, which again wasn't too bad. And like I said, it was off of really any sports drink, so I could have just done like 6 of those and then picked up these 2, which I was doing anyway, and would have gotten that $8 off. But I just figured I picked up 8 of those and got that like off of their, again, the $1.50. So that's, I figured those were 81 cents each, which is a pretty good price for sports drinks. And again too, like I was saying, these were $1 each. We picked up 2 of these. They also had the cotton swabs, the 375 count, which was $1. Really good price for cotton swabs. Along with, they had these organic cotton rounds, which were 80 count, also only for $1. And again, compared to Walmart's price, I think Walmart sells theirs like it might be 100 count, because I don't think it's for the not organic kind, which again, these are the organic and they're 80 count. I think the regular kind is 100 as well, but like Walmart's price is like $2.15, I think, or they used to be. So like that's already pretty significantly less than picking up, a package at Walmart when we run out, and we do use those. So that's a pretty good price for those. They also had the like small little things of black olives, the sliced olives, and I like using these for like different like salad, like pasta salad type stuff, or over nachos. So these for $1, again, a pretty good price. And that was, I think, everything that was part of the 7 for 7 sale. Like I said, the only coupons I had was on that, and then also on the Powerade as well. But they were really good, like coupons pair up with that sale when they're already $1 each. So the other deals that they had going on, these were not part of that 7 for 7. They were just sales, and then they also had coupons that went along with them as well. The Starry like soda, lemon lime soda, those were regular price $1.99, and they had $1 off, so it was just 99 cents. I thought that was pretty good. They had the goldfish crackers, which were on sale $6 for 3, and they had $1 off of 3 coupons, so it was just 5 for 3, or $1.66 each, which isn't too bad. My mom loves the Parmesan and pizza kind, and then Jack likes the cheddar kind, which is a really good snack for them to have on hand as well. They also had the Blue Bonnet like vegetable oil spread. These were on sale for $1.25. They had a 25-cent off coupon, so it was just $1. They also had the Sargento like natural American cheese slices. These were on sale for $3, and they had $1 off coupon. I think because they're like a new product, like they have that on there, and a lot of times they'll have coupons especially for higher value coupons for like those new products. But these were only $2 for that, which I thought wasn't too bad. Like it's kind of like getting a package of the like sliced cheese at Aldi is normally around $2 as well, so I thought that was a pretty good price. They also had the pasta sauce, which was normally $1 or $2.59, and they had $1 off coupon, so it was just $1.59. And again, I believe that this creamy Prego style pasta sauce is like a new product as well, so I think that was why the coupon was only on that variety, like the creamy kind, and it was a higher value coupon, so that's why. The other thing that they also had was the like ground beef, because I was making chili. I was like, you know what, I might want to make like chili for myself and add some of the like ground beef. Now, I'm not a huge fan of this brand, honestly, but it is also gluten-free, so I was like, that is a positive. I personally prefer the Impossible brand or the Beyond Beef brand. Like this, I've tried a lot of their like stuff, and like I said, I'm not super picky, but I'm just not a huge fan of this brand and like a lot of their like the different meat stuff that they have. I'm really not a fan of fake chicken at all, but I love fake ground beef, like vegan ground beef. And this is one of the brands though that I'm just not a huge fan of, like any of their products really. But in this kind, when I'm probably gonna sneak it just into like chili, I don't really mind that much. So that was normally $5.29. It was on sale for $4.49, and there was a $1 off coupon, so it was just $3.49, which again, that's honestly, even though it's not a full pound, it's only 13.7 ounces. Regular ground beef at Aldi is normally $3.99, so I figured even still, for something that's like specialty diet, which is what this is, like vegan and gluten-free as well, it is a lot of times a lot harder to get deals on, and a lot of times harder to get these items cheaper than what their non-specialty diet item counterparts cost. Like for example, these pizzas, I got these for $1. These ones, which are gluten-free pizzas, or cauliflower crust pizzas for myself, these were a lot more money, but they were still significantly less than like what the retail price of the item was. So these actually kind of had 2 coupons that were going on with them. So they were normal price $4.29. I picked up 3 of them. There was one coupon that was 40% off one, and there was another coupon that was $3 off 2. Now it's pretty similar to kind of almost being the same amount off of each item. So when I combined them, it was just $8.15 for the 3 items, or $2.72 each. Again, if you were to only buy the one and use the 40% off coupon, it would have been $2.57. And then if you were to buy just two of them and use the $3 off 2 coupon, then they would have been $5.58 for 2, or $2.79 each, which like I said, $2.79 and one for $2.57, or again, the way I looked at it was that they were $2.72 each, which again, isn't all that much money for those specialty like diets, you know, type foods that like is again gluten-free, vegan, vegetarian, dairy-free stuff. All of that, you know, those products are normally cost a lot more money, like I was saying, than the, you know, regular pizzas that I got those for $1, but I can't have those, so because of the gluten in them. So the cauliflower is the cauliflower crust, like I said, those normally they will cost more money, but it was still a good deal in getting those cheaper than what they retail at. And it's nice too, when we're having pizza night, I can join in and actually have pizza with everybody else too. I also found too, there's like a cauliflower, like Walmart carries it actually, I tried it. They have this like pizza rolls, like those Totino's ones, but again, they're kind of expensive, and I wasn't the biggest fan. They didn't have a lot of filling in them other than like sauce. So like they tasted okay, but like I was expecting more like, you know, how they're like stuffed with like, you know, again, they have the pepperoni and stuff like that. I just got the cheese kind though, but they still didn't have like a lot of cheese in them. Like I wasn't super like in love with like it tasting like just like cauliflower crust with sauce kind of in the middle. But I did try a brand of one of the ones from Meijer not too long ago of their pizza that was cauliflower crust, and I loved it because I tried one from our local like pizzeria, and it did not sit well with me. And that's why I'm like, I know that it's gluten-free, but it's not like it's still processed in the same facility with like all the other pizzas, so there's a lot of, I'm sure, cross-contamination with it, and they even like state that in like, you know, again, they're like, it's gluten-free but not necessarily like gluten safe. So I tried it and I just was not a huge fan of it, but when I tried the one from Meijer, I was like, I'm actually really happy with this. Like it tasted better too, I think, than the one from the local pizza place. So I was like, I'd rather just have frozen pizzas that I can participate in pizza, you know, pizza night with everybody else, and have ones that I can have as well. So I thought I'd just share with you guys all those deals. Like I said, I don't think it was too bad overall for what we ended up getting. And a lot of this stuff, the 7 for 7 sale, they only have normally, like, I think kind of every other month a lot of times. So when it does roll around, I like to kind of stock up in some of those items that I know we'll have for a little while. And like I was saying too, it normally runs for 2 weeks. So next week we'll probably buy a lot of the similar items as well, so that we can kind of be stocked up in those things. So I thought I'd just share with you guys what was going on at Meijer for today and all of the different deals that they had, as far as, you know, their 7 for 7 sale, and then also just kind of the regular, you know, coupon deals and sales and things like that that they had going on this week as well. Well guys, I'm gonna take a shower and get to bed now. I might have a Tony's and Caputo's haul also for you guys tomorrow. My dad does not have, they don't have like football, like the weightlifting. He normally goes down on Thursdays, and they don't have it because there is a half day tomorrow for the school. But then they have the like they have like a middle school camp. They normally do it in the spring for like all middle schoolers, so it's like 6th, 7th, 8th grade. 8th grade would be the kids that are going to be like freshmen next year, but still for the 6th and 7th graders, if they want to play football, they do like a camp so that they can like kind of test it out, and they do like different drills and like things like that. So they have that for like a few weeks in spring, and it's on Fridays normally. I think they've done it for the last probably couple years now. But because of that, this week though, even though my dad doesn't have that on Thursday, he does have the other stuff on Friday. Even though it's later in the evening than like right after school, they still have that. So he might, since I have the grocery list done, he might go tomorrow. So it just depends. I might have that haul for you guys then, or he might just go on Friday anyway. But either way, I will see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today, so make sure you guys give the gold thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.